Last time on The Spiteful Dead, Robert Miguel accepted a job to assassinate the president as revenge for the murder of a woman's husband. What Robert failed to tell the woman is that he himself killed her husband as a job for the mayor. Robert now plans to snipe the president from atop a building, but what goes up must first come down, and the place is crawling with troopers. Hey, come to think of it, if Robert is the one who killed the woman's husband, what about all the other reporters? Did the mayor hire Robert to murder all of them too? Was Robert faking ignorance? Is the president actually innocent? How desperate for money is Robert? This is all honestly stuff that I did not realize until now. Jump over the counter? Interesting choice for jump sound. Alright, well, we made it back to the entrance of the building. I could head back outside and head to Robert's apartment to rest and heal up. I don't think I need to, though. I think I'm going to be fine. Alright, well, let's try this again. I can climb up this cable, it looks like. Climb to which floor? Well, I could go back down to the basement if I wanted, but we'll go to the second floor. I think we're done in the basement. Found all the items down there. Potted plants fill the room. Oh, more interactives. Ooh, library. I like libraries. The 7 Habits of Highly Defective People. Better ways to weed your garden. Found syringe. Poison's an enemy. That sounds potentially useful. Gloco Report, 17th of January, 1996. We've been losing money fast. I think that is due to the fact that not even we know what our company... Not even we know what our company does. It's quite a funny story, really. We've just received word that Mayor Mazalis... Oh, that's who Mazalis is. The mayor. The police outside were talking about him running the show here. So, Mayor Mazalis wants to purchase the rights to this building. The offer is tempting, but just what is he planning to use the building for? Maybe I don't want to know. End report. I don't know. Good view, I suppose? Oh, I can't read the other books. Well, I found one interesting one in here anyway. Oh, hi! Oh boy. Okay, so, Super Trooper. Found a stronger version of the Trooper. Maybe I should have gone back to heal. Ah! Nope. Sure are a lot of soldiers around. They can probably wait for me to heal. Let's go back to Robert's apartment real quick. Also, that bed doesn't exactly look the comfiest, but, well, as long as it healed me. HP recovered. Ammo is not. Naturally, sleeping wouldn't just magically produce ammo for you. Yeah, here we go. Mazalis ordered the Capitol Square closed, and... supposedly Mazalis has a lot of enemies. Well, I mean... If Mazalis is ordering Robert to murder people, yeah, I could see that. Alright, up we go. Seems to be fine right here. Oh, there's a rest area in here. Well, I didn't need to go back home after all. Found Hypno Wheel. Not what I expected to find in a piano. It confuses one enemy. Don't do what Donnie don't Don't do what Donnie don't does. My love was a band leader. Wet hot teens in tight red underwear and smothered in Worcester sauce? A study for the woman with the inquisitive nature and the young man with the excited one. Can we not have this about being teens, though? Nouve. It opens with the phrase, "Never again shall I look into the maw of a toothy, monstrous face-eater and laugh." Hey, is it late? Late. Alright, this would probably be a lot comfier than, Robert's quote-unquote bed. Alright. I feel better now. Over there! There he is! Okay, 2 of these guys, I didn't recover my ammo. Let's see how well I can do just by using regular attacks here. At the least, the levels that Robert's been gaining have allowed him to get a little bit stronger with his attacks. But of course, because we have been leveling up, the game is throwing stronger enemies at us. I do appreciate the crits, though. And there's another level. I really don't like the way this is going. You'll feel better about it if you sleep again. Yeah, it is kinda cheap, but, eventually we will reach a point where we can't just sleep our injuries away. Not every dungeon is going to have a spot to rest. Halt! I should really recover my ammo. Having a max count of only 5 is a little detrimental there. I already had 1 ammo. Use an item that recovers 5, but only recovered 4. I don't have any extra ammo clips to increase my max ammo either. Actually, maybe I shouldn't be using up my ammo so quickly here. Since there is a place to heal here, I can just focus on regular attacks and heal up whatever damage I'm taking as a result of not taking them out quicker. Well, Robert's attack is actually going up pretty quickly. And so are his levels. Ooh! Genuine RPG treasure. Found a baseball cap. Even better, it's equipment. nearly useless equipment. That 1 point of extra defense means that Robert will be taking half a point less damage. Well, it'll kind of add up. A picture of a woman with a scarred face. The innkeeper's mom has a scarred face? That scar's huge. I wonder how it happened. Another Gloco report. 30th of October 2004. So this is several years later, and also after this game's release. Everything is going well. Subject B has decided to appear after all, despite all doubt. A special thanks goes to Subject A in her effort to bring him to us. If our special ops forces are not successful, Subject A will finish the job. End report. Wonder what that's about. There's something behind this clock. Oh, hey! No, wait, I got excited for nothing. That is not ammo clips, that's just ammo recovery. Still useful. Brown eggs and spam. That is either a derivative work, or that is just this world's version of the Dr. Seuss book. Old Skipper. The story of a boy and his fish. Yeah, definitely an alternate universe. Snack drawer. 3 candy bars, 2 bags of chips, soda pop, and a donut. I like donuts. I mean, no surprise there. Pigs do like donuts. And this one heals 75 HP. Gonna hold on to that one. Nothing of interest. Firmer buns in 30 days. My secret garden. What do you think? I love that the clocks are a running gag. Gloco report 30th of July 1999. So this is in between the two others. Our last efforts have failed. We have no choice but to sell out to Mazalas. This will be our last report. Or was it? Anything in the potted plants? Actually, I should probably check in case the potted plants are holding something on the previous floor. Wait there for me, will you? Aha! I was right! It paid to come back here. Okay, do I want to use that? I got enough ammo for 1 sniper shot. My health is more or less okay. Yeah, I'm down 11 points. I don't have anything that heals less than 11. 15, but not 11. I think I'll be okay. I also have some... I also have these status-inflicting items if I need them. So, let's do this. Good. You're here. I've been waiting for you. Why? I just took out 3 of you guys at once. Do you really think you could take me on by yourself? Yeah, well, let's see how cocky you feel after you face my strength. Whatever. Alright, boss time. First boss of the game. Trooper version 3.0. Appropriately enough, it is the third version that we're fighting. Alright, I'm gonna do a regular attack first, see what kind of a boss we're dealing with. 7 damage against me? Really painful if it's a crit, but... Uh-oh. Ah! Alright then. I'll be right back. If only that baseball cap was a little bit more useful. Anyway, I have gone back to heal before this fight, and also saved. Take 2. Alright, starting off, a sniper to the face. And I'm gonna want to keep in mind that I want to keep my health over 50. And also that, the Super Trooper goes first. Trooper version 3. And let's actually make use of one of these items here. I don't suppose this would help. I mean, it's not technically magic, but that might be helpful. Maybe the laser uses MP. And after that... Donut? Nah, I think I can just use Soda Pop. Thank goodness that wasn't a crit. Actually, I would have survived a crit. Alright, I'm in good position now. What I'm uncertain of is whether you can still use that laser attack. So far, you're not trying to. There's that crit I was concerned about. And you're done. Well, I don't know if the silence helped or not. He didn't use the laser again, but didn't try either. Belt pouch. How? Simple, really. I'll show you. Just look closely. What? What am I supposed to see? Idiot. Oh, boy. That was a good first boss. Dangerous. But that's what made it good. Do I want to heal up? Oh, right. I got a thing. Belt pouch. Give me some more ammo. That'll be useful for the future. This doorway leads to the roof. Okay to go outside? Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Meanwhile... Sir, welcome back! And that is Mayor Mazalis. Good evening. How was it at Noyoroba? Noyoroba? Bleak, arid, stagnant, depressing. Those people are out of their minds. Their economy is in ruins, their military is down to the civilian level, and still they refuse to join the Confederacy. Well, sir, they always have been a solitary community. Bah! Tell me, has our guest from this evening arrived yet? Yes, sir. and he was directed to that building just as you ordered. Good work. I believe you know the procedure for afterwards, so if you'll excuse me, I must meet with the president. It's a trap! Wow, this is a pretty cool action sequence. Would make for a good clip in an opening sequence. That gun has some recoil. Your turn, donkey. Die! Man. If this was a trap... Yeah, a funny story. Ha! I guess it failed then. Not yet time for the speech. Well, that gives me time to set up and secure an escape route. I think I can rappel from the other side of the building. There a rope anywhere here? Subject A, I presume. You. You're that ninja from the bar. Nasagi, right? You know my name. I commend you in your vigilance. But you're still a weak man in my eyes. Uh-huh. What makes you say that? But they told me you were the best. Boo-hoo. Sob. What? You were that woman? Yeah, this really was a setup through and through. Which makes me wonder, was that reporter really Nasagi's husband? Or did Mazeales feed that information to her in order to make Robert nervous? Ha! What the hell did you bring me here for? Me? No, this was not my plan. I was only paid to go this far. Who then? Who's paying you? The mayor. You truly are a weak man. With all these special operations troops around, you really didn't suspect a thing? He kind of started to. You men are all the same, always falling for a pretty face. Dang it, shut up! I'm not one of those men. My name is Robert Miguel. I already know your name. And if you really want to fight me, then have at it. Fight you? All right. Be that way. Huh? I think Robert lost. I should have known better. What would Alicia think? Forgive me, Alicia. We come to this cutscene. So, going back to my original playthrough, at the time I was using a pretty crappy capture device. It would just randomly blink on occasion, especially if there were certain screen color saturations that it did not like, and it really didn't like this screen. It was really glitching out here. Needless to say, after that playthrough, I swapped to a better capture device. And I have gone through several capture devices since then, all of them crappy in one way or another. It's not until I got this Elgato that I finally have a capture device that is actually decent. I have no complaints about this. So, now we actually get to see this cutscene properly. There you are. I've been looking around for you forever. I thought you'd left for home already. Oh, Alicia not dressed as a cop. Hi. Hi? Is that all you can say? I guess. How can you be so cool at a time like this? I honestly don't know. Robert, you're really quitting the Force? Yeah, in case it wasn't obvious, flashback. Yeah. Look at me, Robert. What about me? What about our friends? What about our promise? Alicia. There'll be time for all that. I need to... What? Robert? There's too much corruption on this force. Officers taking bribes, beating up on civilians, ignoring duties. I don't want to be in leagues with them anymore. I don't want to be labeled with the rest of them. There are still good officers, Robert. Me, Drexen, Founder, I'm not an officer anymore. My license was revoked. Yeah, he accidentally shot a witness. If you don't mind, I'd like to have some time alone. That's a custom sprite, by the way. What's happening to you? Forgive me, Alicia. Things went worse than I could have ever imagined as a so-called PI. Maybe you should have dealt with Pickles instead. I found myself killing people just to get along. It was hard at first, but after a while, I became deaf to their screaming. Sometimes found I was enjoying myself, ripping my victims to pieces. Oh, gosh. I was no longer a man anymore. I was a cold-blooded killer. I couldn't face you. I didn't want you to see the murderer I had become. We met on the line of duty often, but then it was only business. We never had time to speak. Forgive me, Alicia. Well, that certainly puts some context on the opening cutscene. Please forgive me. No, I will never forgive you, you dirty jerk. Ha ha ha! You dang pansy! Ha ha! I think I'll call you Wussy Boy! Ha ha! A cell. The mayor must want me alive for some reason. Well, whatever. They're sure as hell not giving me any special treatment. Hey, Wussy Boy! Rise and shine! You don't want to miss your execution today, do you? You know what would be an interesting twist? If Rob wound up becoming one of the zombies. Oh, I don't have... I did not expect to have control here. A bucket. I can't imagine having to use this with him around. Yeah, good reason to stay out of jail. Can I just go back to bed? Nope. Ha ha! Sit down, Wussy Boy. You're giving me a frickin' headache. Step, 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 step. I'm checking the door. Hey! Jailkeeper! I feel really sick here. Ha ha! You couldn't have possibly thought that'd work. Let us greet our guest, Officer Keddy. Of course, sir. Alicia. Do go on, dear. Yes, sir. You've got a visitor, Miguel. Good morning, Robert. I do hope my assistants weren't too hard on you. My, what's the matter, boy? Cat got your tongue? Just why did you go out of your way to do this to me? Out of my way? Let me see. Politics. Politics is not what it used to be. It used to be the person in charge was determined by birthright. No questions asked. Then came along radical ideas on morality and equality. The people opted to elect their officials through popular vote. The Democratic Republic society seemed perfect. But as politicians became richer, they used their wealth to gain popularity and the vote of their fellow countrymen. Suddenly, politics was simply a popularity contest. Yeah, any punk who graduated from junior high knows that. What the hell does this have to do with me? Everything. You see, recently our president asked me to meet the people of the small country of Noirroba, a little dirt mound just off the coast of the Fey Peninsula, and give their dying country a little helping hand by admitting them into the Confederacy. They refused. So now that the president is disappointed in you... Yes, you will be tried as a terrorist against the Confederacy, then executed. I get the glory of being the man who headed the operatives who took you out. I will be present at your execution, where I will then give my speech. So that's it, huh? My life is nothing to your political career? Don't be so shocked. Any politician would have done the same. Sigh. It's been great, Robert, but I must go. I'll see you in 6 months. Man, imagine having to rot in jail for 6 months, knowing that at a specific time, you're gonna die. Alicia, save it for the judge. Mr. Miguel, any reason just why you wanted to shoot the president? Sir, what do you have to say about the hostage incident of last night? What was your home life like? Get the bleep away from me, you blood-sucking leeches! Dang it, Miguel! Oof! Miguel, control yourself! You act like you want to lose this case. I already have. I mean, to be fair, this is kind of on you. And also the mayor, actually. You know, if you're going down, you should take him with you. Tell everyone about the reporters that you murdered. So, do you think Alicia is in on this? She didn't have much to say during that last conversation. Go on. Are we all here? Let the trial of the Jinx Confederacy versus Robert Miguel begin. Representing the Jinx Confederacy is Arnie McFly. State your case, Mr. McFly. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I ask you... Chew, chew, eat now, die now, die, die, die now. I ask you... Chew, chew, eat now, die now. Die, die, die now! Order, order! This is a court, not a place for childish pranks. Whomever is chanting, please come up here. Eat now, die now! Chew, 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 flesh! Get over here now! Holy crap! Ugh, gug, gug. Good Lord, what is that thing? Gug, 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 gug. Ah! What the hell? It's a cannibal! Run! Oh, golly gosh, there's a bunch of them. Miguel, get back here! She's kidding, right? Forget this. At last, the titular Spiteful dead have made their appearance. Will Robert Miguel be allowed to escape?